Hey guys, how's it going? Again, I am back with another coding challenge. This time, the coding challenge is called FizzBuzz. A very interesting coding challenge which has these five requirements that we have to fulfill, all these scenarios. Okay, so in FizzBuzz, what we are supposed to do is that we have to create a function FizzBuzz which will return an input. If that input is a number that is divisible by 3, then it should return an output of fizz. If also, let me show you. Okay, let's say in the output, let me write in the input. Sorry, in the input, let me write 3. For example, if I write 3 and I press F5, you can see that the answer is fizz. So if we write an input of 3, the output should be fizz, like so. And if I go with 5, let's say I write 5 over here and press F5. So if the number is divisible by 5, it should answer buzz. But if there is a number like 15, which is divisible by 3 and 5 both, then the answer should be FizzBuzz. Let's see, F5. Yep, it is FizzBuzz. And if the answer is, let's say 7 or any number that is not divisible by 3 or 5, then press F5 and it should return the same number. Okay. After that, let's say we don't write a number and we just simply pass in a string or a boolean, for example, F5, it should return not a number. So if it's not a number, it should actually give us a message of not a number. So these are the 5 conditions that we have to meet within this function. Okay, so now I want you to pause the video here and give yourself 5 to 10 minutes and try to solve this exercise and then come back to the video. Okay, so let's start the exercise. All right, so the first thing that we want to do here, let me change that to, let's say, 3 for now. Okay. All right, so what we want to do here is, first of all, we need to use an if condition. So if the so first of all, we're going to go with the last condition, which is that if it's not a number, then it should return not a number. Okay, so we'll say if type of input. So if the type of this input condition is not equal to a number, then we will return not a number. Okay, just like that, and save. All right, so let's even check that right now. So let's say this is a string hello, and let's press F5. As you can see, it's this first condition is passing right now. Okay, now let's go for the second condition. So let's start off with let's go with FizzBuzz for now. Okay, so after that we can either write else if, or instead of else if, we can only write if as well. You don't have to write else. Okay, that's the short form, you can call it, because you don't have to write else, so don't write it. So just write if instead of else if. So else if the input is modulus divisible, if the input is divisible or modulus of 3 equals to 0, and we're going to use an AND operator, and if the input is modulus of 5 equal to 0, then we will return FizzBuzz. The answer will be FizzBuzz. So let's try that. Let's say we write 15 over here, press F5, and you can see that now it's FizzBuzz. So this condition is also being met. So now let's just quickly do the other one. So if input is modulus of 5 equals to 0, then return buzz, and if input is modulus of 3 equals to 0, then return fizz. Okay, and then else. So we can again write else here, but we're not going to write else. We're just going to say else return number. So not the number, sorry, input. Yeah, because it's the condition that we passed, the parameter that we passed is input. So we're going to say input. So return input. So else just return the input, which means that if the number is not divisible by, if it's not meeting any of these conditions, then just return the number, the input. Okay. So now let's try it out. So let's say we write 7 over here, which is not divisible by 3 or 5. Press F5. It will return the number itself. What if we do 15? It will return FizzBuzz. And if we just return, let's say we return a Boolean, it will say not a number, because Boolean is not a number. And similarly, 3, fizz, 5, buzz. Okay, so this is how you do FizzBuzz, and all the conditions have been met. So I hope you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe and like and share the video. And until next video, take care. Goodbye.